Hello and welcome back. Today I want to show you a new tool I've developed. It's called Measure Pips on Click. Now I bought it on the chart. Here are the settings we can make. We can choose the line color. Automatically, I let it on blue because I like this color, and also the next color, the purple color. I choose this color for label. Then we can choose also how how big the line is. We can choose this also here in colors. We can say 3, and let's see what the tool does. With this tool, we can click on 2 points and it measures immediately how many pips and bars we have here without manually calculating. This helps also seeing how much time you need to wait in the future in order for such a development to happen. It helps you be clear about the developments in the market you can expect based on the immediate past. I think it helps a lot. So this is an example. I put the mouse here at 205.55 and at 204.37. He calculated 120 pips and 73 bars times 15 minutes. Okay, this still needs to be calculated separately. It would be 1095 minutes. If I want to see how big the retracement was here, for example, when the price went down, I click here and here, and I see this retracement had 72 pips. Okay, this was the 1 minute chart. If we go on the 15 minutes chart, I want to see here how many pips did the GBP yen go up. I point here and here, and I see during 2 days, 142 bars, the pip managed to go up, the GBP yen managed to go up almost 300 pips. Here you see 275. If I want to see during this time how big was the retracement, I click here and here, and I see 70 pips. So I have two retracement, both between 60 and 70 pips, and an upward movement of 250 pips. If I click on the 30 minutes chart, it's the same. I can define a measurement segment. Here, of course, it's bigger. The time frame is here for days. I want to see how many pips the GBP yen managed to grow. And I don't want to calculate here looking from 202.6 to 206.8. So I see it was growing 420 pips. If it happens that I am here, around here, I want to enter a trade and I don't know what take profit target to take, then I can use this tool very well. I put the cursor here and here, and I see we have 160 pips growth. What else can I see? I can see that from the minimum to the maximum, we have 207 pips. If we subtract 200, what was it? 1 second. If we subtract here 170 and 207, it's 30. So the flat period was moving around 40 pips here. If I calculate from here, for example, I want to enter here and I want to calculate my profit, and then I put 170 minus this 30. 170 minus 30, it's 140. This would mean that at this point I put my take profit 140. Let's see if this would have happened. 1 second. Yes, we have here 200 points, and I said we calculated 140 points. So the take profit would have been somewhere around here, I guess. No, even higher. It would have been yeah, a little bit higher, somewhere around here. I think this tool helps a lot. Also, if we go to the past, 1 second, I have to allow me to scroll back. Common. Okay. For example, we have this flat period here. I want to enter a trade, but I don't know if it will go up a lot or not. I look how many pips I have. 1 second. From here, from the highest point, let's say, to here, I have around 90 pips. And I have the previous growth starting from here to here. I have 260 pip. So I have 260 pip. I have a flat zone of 80 pips here. And I want to say when it goes out of this 80 zone, I want to buy, and my target would be, let's say, 130, so the half of the previous upward move. What would happen? I would enter around here and 130 pips. Let's see, we do not have 130 pips. So this trade would have ended without any gains because we would have stopped here. But then we could have re-entered here at the same level, and let's see if we would have gained 130 pips, 106. Okay, we still had to wait from here to here, 25. So we needed to wait 3 days for 130 pips. If I want to see, for example, I I am at this point around here and I want to see how much growth I can still expect. Mm, well, I look at the retracement here. It's 76 pips. And if I look how many pips the price went up from here, it's 100 pips, so a little bit more. So I think this tool helps a lot because I don't have to calculate it manually anymore. The distance for a retracement, for calculating a trend. Um, Previously, I used to go here and search here on the right for the price and then calculate. And this is much easier now. Thanks for watching. And if you have any ideas how to develop this further, please tell me. Bye.